Have you ever experienced the pain of being overlooked by someone who means the world to you? It's as if your emotions and efforts go unnoticed, leaving you feeling insignificant. No matter how much love and devotion you show, they never seem to make you a priority. But what if there was a way to change this dynamic? A method to make them naturally value and prioritize you? In this video, we're unveiling 10 powerful principles to transform the way others perceive you. By following these essential rules, you'll become someone people are drawn to and eager to have in their lives. Each principle is crucial, so be sure to watch until the end to fully grasp how they all work together in reshaping your relationships for the better. Now, let's begin. Rule 1. Embrace mystery. Mystery is magnetic. The less people know about you, the more they want to find out. As Seneca wisely put it, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Let this idea guide you. Maintain an aura of intrigue, like a novel with pages yet to be turned. Instead of revealing everything at once, share your story in layers. Let curiosity build as people slowly piece together the puzzle that is you. The unknown captivates and compels, drawing others deeper into your world. Consider Cleopatra. Her appeal wasn't just her beauty or status, but the enigma she carefully curated. She was unpredictable, her intentions obscured, making her an endlessly fascinating figure in history. Similarly, unpredictability makes you more alluring. When people can't predict your next move, they become invested in understanding you. Your life isn't an open book for anyone to skim through. Instead, it's a compelling series of chapters that unfold with time. By maintaining a sense of mystery, you become someone others can't resist wanting more of. Rule 2. Cultivate the fear of losing you. People tend to take for granted what is always available, but when faced with the risk of losing something valuable, their perspective shifts. Imagine becoming someone whose absence would leave an undeniable void, not just another option, but a necessity in their life. How do you achieve this? By embodying independence and self-sufficiency. Your life should be fulfilling on its own, with or without them. This kind of confidence is incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who don't seek validation, but instead create their own happiness. Being part of your life should feel like a privilege, not an entitlement. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength lies in your ability to stand on your own, to lead a life that others want to be part of. When people sense that you're not dependent on them for your happiness, they begin to value your presence more. You are no longer someone seeking their attention. You become someone they fear losing, and that is a powerful shift. You're not here to chase after fleeting approval or seek crumbs of attention. You are here to be sought after. Let others put in the effort to earn your presence. Cultivate an air of self-worth that inspires a subtle fear of losing you. When people recognize your value, they will strive to be part of your world, seeing you as a rare and irreplaceable treasure. You are not just another participant in life's journey. You are a key player, someone they cannot afford to lose. A compelling example of this dynamic is the relationship between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in Apple's early days. Wozniak, a genius engineer, played a fundamental role in crafting Apple's first computers. His technical brilliance and innovative designs were instrumental to Apple's early achievements. Jobs, fully aware of Wozniak's unparalleled skills, worked relentlessly not only to collaborate with him, but also to amplify and support his contributions. Wozniak wasn't just a co-founder, he was a cornerstone of Apple's future. His absence would have drastically impacted both Jobs' vision and the trajectory of the company. This example underscores the importance of being recognized as an indispensable force, positioning oneself as a unique and valuable asset in any partnership. Rule 3. Create your own happiness. True happiness is not found in external validation, but is something you cultivate from within. It is rooted in self-confidence, fulfillment, and independence, qualities that make you naturally attractive. Relying on others to bring you joy makes you dependent, whereas nurturing your own happiness makes you magnetic. Those who exude confidence and positivity naturally draw people in. By cultivating your own sense of fulfillment, you project an irresistible energy that enhances the lives of those around you. Creating your own happiness sends a clear message. You are complete on your own. You are not searching for someone to fill a void, but rather, you are offering the joy you've built within yourself. This mindset does not place the burden of your happiness on others. Instead, it allows your presence to become a source of inspiration and warmth. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom highlights the essence of self-created joy. Take Theodore Roosevelt, for example. Despite enduring immense personal loss, the death of his wife and mother on the same day, he chose to embrace life with vigor. Whether through boxing, exploring the Badlands, or dedicating himself to public service, Roosevelt found purpose and joy within himself. His unwavering enthusiasm and self-reliance didn't come from external circumstances, but from an inner reservoir of strength and passion. This ability to find joy despite adversity made him a charismatic and beloved leader, proving that true happiness comes from within. By embodying these principles, you elevate yourself beyond seeking validation. You become the person others gravitate toward, not out of obligation, but because your presence enriches their lives. That is the true power of self-worth and self-generated happiness. Rule 4. Be valuable and let them invest in you. Recognize your worth. You are a rare gem, not to be casually held, but intentionally cherished. Your value isn't just in your presence, it's in the significance you bring to someone's life. When something is easily attained, it is often taken for granted. True appreciation arises from effort, commitment, and investment. As others invest their time, emotions, and energy in you, their attachment deepens. This transforms you from a passing interest into an indispensable presence. Your role is not to seek love or attention desperately, but to embody a presence that is enriching and worth pursuing. By allowing others to invest in you, your presence becomes something they deeply treasure. Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Your worth is not just in existing, but in being sought after, appreciated through the pursuit of depth and meaning. Consider Alexander the Great and his revered teacher, Aristotle. Aristotle was not just a tutor, he was a guiding force, offering profound wisdom that shaped the mind of a future world leader. Alexander understood the immense value of Aristotle's teachings and committed himself to learning from him. This was not a typical student-teacher dynamic. It was a relationship where knowledge was earned, sought after, and treasured. Aristotle did not make wisdom easily accessible. He made it a journey, ensuring that his teachings became an invaluable part of Alexander's success. Rule 5. Do not make them the center of your life. Your life should not revolve around another person. Picture yourself as a luminous star, shining with your own light, following your unique path. While relationships enrich life, they should not define your entire existence. You have your own dreams, ambitions, and individuality. This self-sufficiency creates an air of intrigue and attraction, drawing others in naturally. Your independent spirit, curiosity, and adventurous nature enhance the dynamic of any relationship, making it compelling rather than codependent. A strong relationship is about complementing each other while maintaining distinct identities. When you preserve your individuality, you remain captivating and desirable. Living beyond the confines of any one relationship allows you to continue evolving, bringing excitement, fulfillment, and a sense of freedom into your partnerships. Marcus Aurelius once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This philosophy underscores the importance of self-sufficiency within relationships. Consider Sir Isaac Newton. His groundbreaking scientific work demanded immense focus, yet he cultivated a life filled with personal pursuits, friendships, and intellectual exploration. His ability to balance his ambitions with a strong sense of self made him not only a brilliant scientist, but also an independent, well-rounded individual. By maintaining your personal identity alongside your relationships, you create a fulfilling and balanced life, one where love is an addition to your journey, not the sole purpose of it. Rule 6. Prioritize your own needs first. This rule underscores the critical importance of putting your own well-being and needs above all else in any relationship. It is vital to recognize your worth and avoid situations where you are undervalued or treated without the respect you deserve. Understanding your value means refusing to settle for less. Your happiness and self-esteem should never be compromised for someone who fails to treat you with the necessary care and consideration. By making yourself a priority, you send a clear message. You will not tolerate being belittled, nor will you allow anyone to undermine your self-worth. In any partnership, you are an equal, and your emotions and needs should be treated with the same level of importance as anyone else's. You are not here to be overshadowed or to constantly seek approval. Instead, you aim to build healthy, respectful relationships grounded in mutual self-respect. Standing up for yourself not only enhances your confidence, but also makes you more attractive and influential. This rule serves as a reminder that your well-being is paramount and should always come first. It is about prioritizing your personal aspirations and interests above external expectations. Echoing the wisdom of the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them." This quote resonates deeply with Rule 6, emphasizing the power of perception and response in relationships. A historical example that reflects this principle is the life of Lucius Quinctius Cincinnatus, a Roman general and statesman. Renowned for his military and political prowess, Cincinnatus was equally admired for his unwavering commitment to personal principles and self-respect. Despite being offered significant political power, he consistently prioritized his values and integrity over the allure of influence. When his leadership was no longer required, he chose to return to the simplicity of his farm rather than cling to power. By distancing himself from those who did not respect his principles, Cincinnatus demonstrated the strength that comes from prioritizing one's own needs and values. His story serves as a testament to the power of self-respect and the importance of maintaining one's well-being in all aspects of life. Rule 7. Don't always be available. Just as the rarest gems are not found at every corner, your availability should not be limitless. Recognizing the value of your time is crucial. It's a resource that should not be freely given away at the convenience of others. Imagine a life where you are not perpetually on standby, where your existence is not dictated by the expectations of others. You have your own universe to explore, and those who enter it should see it as a privilege. Balance is key. Avoid being constantly at someone's beck and call, always awaiting their message or catering to their needs. Demonstrating that your time is valuable naturally makes you more intriguing. People are drawn to those who have their own passions and pursuits. When you are not always readily available, it sparks curiosity, leading others to wonder about your interests and engagements. Constant accessibility gives the impression that you can be reached at any moment, which can lead to being taken for granted. But remember, you are not just anyone. You are an individual of worth and depth. This rule is not about playing games, rather, it is about showing that you lead a fulfilling life with or without someone's presence. By maintaining a sense of independence, you encourage others to appreciate and cherish the time they do get to spend with you. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This principle applies here as well. By setting boundaries and valuing your own time, you foster healthier, more meaningful connections. Valuing your own time and perception is essential, especially when it comes to overcoming the fear of missing out or feeling obligated to always be available to others. Consider the story of Ada Lovelace, a woman of remarkable intellect and creativity. As a mathematician and writer, she is often regarded as one of the first computer programmers. Despite living in a time when women's roles were rigidly defined, Ada refused to conform to societal expectations of constant availability and subservience. Instead, she dedicated herself to her work, delving into complex mathematical theories and collaborating with influential figures like Charles Babbage. Her commitment to her own pursuits and her selective availability only heightened her influence and allure. Ada's story underscores the power of individuality and the magnetic effect it can have. She did not live a reactive life, constantly waiting on others. Instead, she carved her own path, inspiring those around her through her focused passion and intellect. Rule 8 emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balanced approach to initiating communication in any relationship. It's about recognizing that always being the one to start conversations isn't necessarily beneficial. Allowing the other person to take initiative at times is crucial. This not only signals that your life is full of other interests and engagements, but also acts as a gauge of their interest in you. Consistently initiating contact might unintentionally convey an impression of over-availability or eagerness. However, this is not about playing games. It's about fostering mutual respect and effort within a relationship. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In communication, this means not mirroring behaviors that create imbalance or leave you feeling unappreciated. Instead, it's about maintaining dignity and self-respect rather than constantly seeking attention or validation. Rule 9, don't be overly emotionally attached. Emotional balance is key when striving to become a priority in someone's life. This rule highlights the importance of not allowing emotions to dominate the dynamics of a relationship, ensuring that your needs are both acknowledged and respected. Striking a balance between expressing feelings and maintaining composure is essential. While emotions define who we are, excessive expression can sometimes overshadow our true worth. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This encapsulates Rule 9's core message, practicing patience and control over emotional reactions. Rule 10, be willing to walk away. Having the strength to step away from relationships that fail to honor your worth is crucial. This rule underscores the importance of recognizing your value and maintaining self-respect. Setting clear boundaries and expectations for how you wish to be treated is vital. If these standards are repeatedly unmet, having the courage to move on becomes necessary. Regardless of emotional ties, walking away is not an act of insensitivity, but an act of self-care. It is a testament to your commitment to self-respect and a refusal to sacrifice your well-being for someone who fails to appreciate your worth. Demonstrating a readiness to leave sends a powerful message, often prompting others to recognize the seriousness of the situation and the need to prioritize you. Your goal should never be to cling to relationships that do not contribute to your happiness and self-esteem. Instead, seek relationships built on mutual respect and support. Sometimes the bravest choice is to let go when necessary. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This perfectly aligns with Rule 10, acknowledging that while external relationships may be beyond your control, your inner strength and self-respect remain firmly within your grasp. Take Marcus Aurelius himself as an example. As a Roman emperor known for his wisdom and leadership, he often faced political alliances that conflicted with his principles. Instead of compromising his values, he distanced himself from those that did not align with his integrity. His actions reinforced the importance of prioritizing personal values and self-respect over maintaining relationships that fail to recognize one's worth. Throughout this discussion, we have explored 10 essential strategies for making yourself an unforgettable presence in the lives of others. These include maintaining an air of mystery, not being overly available, allowing others to invest in you, and prioritizing your own needs. Achieving a balance in communication is key, ensuring that you do not center your entire existence around someone else. Cultivating your own happiness and emotional stability makes you more attractive. Remember, valuing yourself and being prepared to walk away from relationships that fail to appreciate your worth is essential. This isn't about seeking attention, it's about fostering healthy, respectful relationships. By embodying these principles, you naturally become someone others prioritize. If you ever feel like just an option, remember that you have the power to make choices in your life, including the choice to walk away. Your value is immense, and you deserve people who recognize and honor that. As you reflect on these insights, consider making a personal commitment to implement them in your life. Share your commitment with others to affirm your dedication to becoming your best self. For instance, if Rule 6 resonated most with you, simply affirm, "I will prioritize my needs first." Now, you are ready to move forward with confidence, reserving your time and energy for those who truly value and align with your path.